Today we're going to talk about some tips to getting back into the kitchen. I hope you really listen to what I'm going to say on this little video because it's a really important concept or topic to hear. I think it's getting back into the kitchen is part of getting healthy again. We all know our country's got major issues with health. So if you can think about and even just get one or two of these ideas, I think it's going to be so important for you. So if you're intimidated by the kitchen, if you hate the kitchen, just try a few of these ideas and see if they help you. I think the first thing that I recommend, and this is what I do, this is what I tell my clients to do, is get a menu plan. Have fun with it. Bring your kids to the table, sit down, go to the internet, get some books. Just try to make a menu plan for your 7 days in the week. If it's lunch and dinner, that's fine. If it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, a lot of times it's just breakfast and dinner because those are the meals that you're eating together as a family. But sit down and write out 7 days worth and just do your best. Like I said, use books, use the internet, get some help if you need to, and even our website can give you some help on that. But I do think involving the whole family, getting your kids there, because if you involve the family, involve the kids, they're going to be more interested in the meal that they're eating too, because they're going to say, hey, I planned this dinner, look at how great it is. So then what I recommend, the second thing to do from that is get out your shopping lists or make your shopping list from those menus. Eventually this gets really easy, trust me, because I do it without shopping lists now and my menus are in my head. So write down everything you're going to need for that week, because that's the success in making healthy eating in the kitchen, in your own kitchen, happen. If your food isn't there, it's so easy to run through fast food. It's so easy to grab something that isn't healthy. So the shopping is the biggest piece, and I want to emphasize that over and over again. Pick stores that are close to you, that are in your circle of where you drive by. Try to not make it too stressful, and once a week, if it's on a Saturday or a Sunday, do your shopping then, do it all together, bring your family. I think it's fun for kids to have the experience of grocery shopping and have them help you find things and organize the shopping list and so on. So then have a plan. Once you get your groceries home, get your menus out, put it on the fridge, put it somewhere handy so everybody can see it, and get that intention of, okay, now I'm gonna, plan out my breakfast, lunches, dinners for the week. I think the third thing that is fun, and I recommend this, if you don't do it every dinner, that's fine, but I like dinner to be kind of fun and exciting for kids. Maybe you set a theme. So maybe your kids run outside and pick some flowers, or maybe they draw something or create something because your theme might be something flowery. It might be something fun with animals, whatever it is. And if you don't have kids, you can still set a nice table with flowers, get out your nice silverware once in a while, make it nice, make it special. And then sit down together as a family and think of things to talk about. I know what a lot of my clients have done and what we used to do, we'd sit down and we'd always ask each other, what was the highlight of your day and what was the worst part of your day? And so, it started a good conversation and you got to share and you got to hear and know about each other's life. So I think that's a really good time to get together and talk and hear what each other did that day. So just let me review the benefits of getting back into the kitchen. The first is increased health and preventing disease and illness for your family. I almost guarantee you that your health in your children and yourself is going to be better. You're not going to be sick as often. Your body likes fresh food. It does not like all that fast food and chemical that you put in if you're not eating meals at home. Restaurants, you just don't know what's in your food. I don't care if it's a good restaurant, a fast food restaurant, you have no control of what's going into your food and the quality of your food. The second most important benefit that I hear and know for myself is you save money. And this is a time right now where people are looking at saving money. So, if you're going to fast food and you say, well, you can get, 5 burgers for $3 or whatever, that's cheap. But look at the cost of what that's going to do down the road when you're sick more often, or the risk of heart disease and all that comes from that. You do save money by eating at home, and you can even if you're that type of person that wants to prove it, you can do a cost sheet, get a comparative thing going on the internet. But I know for a fact you'll start saving money by buying fresh food. The third thing is that you're going to teach and educate your kids and yourself, but you'll prepare your kids for the future. I know that I had a lot of experience in the kitchen when I was growing up, and I value that right now because it's not uncomfortable for me at all to be in the kitchen, to whip up an easy, healthy meal, to have people over and cook up a quick meal. That is so easy and comfortable and fun for me. So that's another benefit that I see happen when you're doing this as a family and starting to do it more and more with your kids. And then the last thing is you'll spend more time with your family and have quality time with your family. It can be a scheduled time where you're all sitting down and talking and communicating, which I believe we're losing. And in restaurants, you may do it, but what I see a lot is texting. People are on phones. It's loud, it's busy, it's crazy. I don't see a lot of communication in many restaurants, especially fast food. So those are the benefits that I see happen when you take some of these bits of information and start getting back into the kitchen. So just to summarize some of your action steps, the first thing you'll do is get some menu plans set for the week. If you can't do 7 days, do 3 days. But that's the first step. Then you make your grocery shop list from that, and you plan out which grocery store you're going to go to. One thing I didn't mention is the farmers markets. If that's a fun thing for you to do on a Saturday, by all means, go get your groceries there. It is cheaper, they're local, it's organic, so it can be a real fun experience for you and your family. And then the last thing is, preparing your meals and getting organized. Knowing exactly what you're going to do when you get home, if you're at work or wherever, and plan out your meals and have your menu plans handy on the fridge and get your kids involved. If you'd like to learn more, go to simplyslimliving.com.